Are you also someone who is super interested in maths? Then let me tell you about these two very special colleges, which are the premium-most colleges in this country for you to pursue a career in maths. And the best part about these colleges is you have to pay literal zero fees for this. And in return, you get a scholarship which ranges from 5,000 to 8,000 per month. Now, the first college is ISI, which is the Indian Statistical Institute. Now, ISI offers two undergraduate programs. One is BStat, the other is BMath, right? There are separate entrance tests held for both these, and you can see this is the official page. So over here, you can see under announcement, you know that this year's exam is going to be on 11th May, right? So this is the first college. The second one, parallel to this, is the Chennai Mathematical Institute, which offers two undergraduate programs, one in BSc Maths and Computer Science, the other is BSc in Maths and Physics, right? As you can see, the entrance test of 2025 will be held on 24th of May this year, right? Now that we know about the exam dates, you can see that there are barely 100 days left for both these exams, right? So at this point, the most important thing for you is to know what should be your proper strategy if you want to ace these examinations, right? So let's talk about that. So your last 100-day strategy. Because there's such little time left, you need to work smart and not hard. And for that, you need a proper strategy, you need a proper mentor, which is me. Hi everybody, I'm Shriyam Banerjee, a CMI alumnus, and I've been teaching students for the entrance exams of ISI and CMI for the past 6 years. Yes, past 6 years. I've qualified RMO 2019, I've qualified the entrance tests for both ISI and CMI. Now, because I've been teaching for the past 6 years, I know which topics are important for you, which topics you need to do fast, which topics will take slightly longer for you guys, what are the possible mistakes that you might make, what are the probable questions that you need to do so that you can understand those topics best. And for this, we have come up with a crash course for you guys for ISI and CMI 2025. Now, this crash course is designed keeping the short amount of time in mind, which means we'll go over the theory part, we'll also do a lot of problems, we'll also do a lot of mock tests, and we'll talk about all that in detail in this video. Now, for any exam, the first and the most important thing is knowing the syllabus, right? So the syllabus of both these exams looks something like this. This is the official syllabus of the ISI exam. Over here, you have a few topics like prime numbers and factorizations, which I should put under number theory. Permutation and combination, I'll put it under combinatorics. And if I assume that trigo falls under algebra, I can divide this entire syllabus into 5 different modules. So the modules that you have to study are number theory, algebra, calculus, combi, and geometry. Here at SciAstra, we have designed a very, very special book for you guys, keeping these topics in mind. As you can see, this is the contents page of our book, and you can see that the first part over here focuses on number theory, then you have algebra over here, you have geometry, you have calculus, and then you have combi. So this is what we kept in mind while designing the structure of this book. And it doesn't just stop there. You can see over here that in every chapter you have a bunch of solved examples. Because if you think about it, this exam is very different from JEE. Over there you have to study a lot of subjects, you have to study a lot of theory, but over here, as you can see, the total length of this book is 237 pages. So theory is barely there, okay? The important part and what separates this exams from standard exams like JEE and all is that this exam is application based. So that is why after you are done with every topic or subtopic, you need to understand how do we apply those theorems or formulas in different questions, which is why we have the solved examples, which include lots of past year questions, right? That helps you understand which topic is used in what way and has been used in the past year question, right? That's the first thing. At the end of the chapter, you'll get a lot of exercises that is for you guys to practice from. So this is the first part, the syllabus and the book from which you're going to prepare. After this, the next important thing is giving a lot of mock tests, right? Because you need to get your body trained to that time constraint exam environment, right? Because we don't want you spending 30 minutes behind every question, right? You can't afford that during the exam. So you need to give a mock test which teaches you how to manage your time, which questions you should attempt first, which questions you should leave for the end of the exam, and so on and so forth, right? And for that, we have come up with 24 mock tests for you guys. This is the mock test schedule of the crash course, and you can see we offer you 8 part tests, then we offer you 8 full tests, and we offer you 8 PYQs so that you understand what kind of questions. Because let's be very honest, past year questions are the best reference to what kind of questions you might expect, right? And all these tests are both objective and subjective, which means you're essentially getting 24 objective tests and 24 subjective tests. Nobody offers this. I can tell you, nobody is going to offer you this much. That's the first part, right? Now, what happens in a mock test? Like, what kind of questions you get? So you can see that every mock test will be divided into the UGA and the UGB section. I mean, this is with respect to the ISI mock tests. So you have the UGA paper, then you'll have the UGB paper for you guys, and we just don't give you a question paper. We are also going to give you solved detailed solutions of both the objective and the subjective part. As you can see, these are the solutions of the objective questions, and also for the subjective questions, right? Solutions is one thing. How do you know how are you performing, right? So every subjective test that you send will be graded by me. I'll go through all your solutions, point out which were the mistakes you made. Is your proof sufficient? Do you need to write more? Do you need to write less? Because the UGP paper is what is actually going to determine your rank in the final merit list. Objective, everybody knows, nobody cares how you get the right answer. As long as you get it, nobody cares. But in a subjective paper, what you're writing actually matters, right? So you need a proper guidance which tells you where are you going wrong, right? So you can see these are some examples. These are the ways we are going to grade it. We are going to leave remarks for you guys to go through and so on and so forth, right? It's not just this. Even after this, you can see, even though we are offering you 8 PYQs, we'll also be giving you the solutions of the other papers, right? So I said 2007 to 2024, all these years, we'll be providing you the solutions of these, right? So that even if you're practicing past year questions, you can verify your solutions, or if you're stuck somewhere, you can go through the solution and understand how to solve that question. Now, because you have stayed for this long, there are two very special announcements for you guys. The first one is for the next 48 hours, the SciAstra app is going to be unlocked for you guys for the ISI and CMI course, which means you can go through all our material, you can see the references that we use, how the course is designed, and so on and so forth. So what are you waiting for? Hurry up. This offer is for 48 hours. Make sure you use it properly. The second is, if you still have other questions in your mind, it could be academic, it could be non-academic, how do we prepare, how do we manage our time? I'll be conducting a live one-on-one session with you guys to answer all these questions, right? The link for that is in the description. Make sure you register fast. I'll see you on the day of the session. Bye.